Hello guys, I'm back. I'm back after my first discipline crisis. That's how I name it because for some days I did not go to the hill. I did not have any motivation to do anything. Uh, Actually, I was not sleeping well and I was tired, and that was my excuse not to do it. Um, yeah, because life happens, and when life happens, we need to be stronger than life and come back after we decide the crisis will be over. Yes, we decide it will be over. After some days, it becomes almost a habit already that I don't need to do it. If I didn't do it yesterday, I don't need to do it today. What will one day change? And I know why I'm fighting for, let's say. I know why I'm walking up the hill. I know why I want to experience such crisis. I know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want to get to know myself and I want to experience myself. What kind of person am I when I'm practicing discipline? And you see, this was one of my traits that appeared now. The trait of, how can I say, of using life events as excuses not to do more that is needed to survive. And I do not blame myself for that at this moment. But I've been blaming myself these days and I felt sad and, how can I say, and I felt like I'm not using my life the way I wished. So I don't think this is good that I felt so bad. It would be better if I would say, I know what's happening and soon this will be over. And I would love myself for accepting myself this way, because this what happened is a completely natural thing. I don't know, by my opinion, all animals are created in a way to do the least possible work for the maximum amount of reward. I think everything in nature is done like that because all the creation looks for ways how to do minimum possible for the maximum gain. But in nature, where we do not see such a level of consciousness, or maybe we just don't understand what exactly we see, it all falls in place because nature respects its own rules. Why it would do something minimalistically and what would be the gainings of that. Because let's say animals have so-called pre-programming which they follow, and they do not doubt that pre-programming. Majority of animals we do not understand as free will. We do not understand as being able to say, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna run away. They just run away if the body or programming tells them so. There are animals like us that are conscious and can overrun their unconscious programming. But they do it after they confirm their experience that this is more useful and better than the original programming. A majority of animals, they do not enjoy even this possibility to find something better outside their programming, because they just don't have the capacity to run the program of searching for more. While we have this ability, amazing ability, to be able to stop the automatic programming and look for something better, let's say, we do not use it in a way of long-term success. It's hard for us to drop the gains of this moment for the future gain. Because nature understands what the big picture is and sacrifices individual for that big picture. This is also happening in humankind, because nature still works. But the point is, you can decide to go out of this automatic programming and use discernment and free will to do things that will bring major benefits long term. And we are able to go against the programming. We are able to go against achieving only this momentary gain. Momentary gain is actually eating a bag of chips because we feel like it, because we can do it, because we earned a paycheck, and with paycheck we can buy that bag of chips, and when we eat it we feel very good. So it's a momentary gain that we can use in order to feel better, to feel good, to feel that we did achieve something. So, it's quite challenging, and this is where all of us have experienced setbacks. And because I understand this setback, what does it bring to me, what it did in the past to me, because then it's much easier to just use those setbacks, have excuse not to be conscious, and delay the things you need to do or you wish to do into the future. But We all know where this leads to. Using pills to extend your life, because otherwise the chronic disease would end it prematurely. Yeah, that's a good example. And even though we have all these options and majority of people use them because it's easier, we still can decide not to use them. Not because we would be something higher or more or think ourselves as better, but because our life mission is clear. We want to gain knowledge, experience, and we want to grow as people. We want to grow as individuals, and we want to search for what is possible for us in this life, regardless how much time we did not use well until now. I still think we use them well, but we currently do not understand how. So, with these thoughts, with this discussion and ideas, I only think of one closing word that I would like to say to myself at this point, and also to you guys, whoever listened this to the end. We all have setbacks. It's just a matter how you correct them that makes you a specific person. And when you correct them, you can be proud of yourself when you go back to the track that you set for yourself at the beginning. You can always course correct, of course, because you cannot know everything at the beginning, but still, let's be proud. Regardless of those days, we are back on track. We know why we wish to override automatic programs, and we're doing it. Let's be proud. Let's express love to ourselves. We have course corrected, and we continue now. So, have a nice day and successful week as well.